Well, that seems a good enough time to get things started up, huh? Evening, everybody. I'm not tired, you're tired. Shut up. Oh, yeah, I'm definitely getting the fall and winter EPs, so... a little quieter, but at the same time, we still got plenty of things to take care of today. Yeah, I was trying to go over all the stuff that I would need to do for God Gundam tonight, and then, again, we'll see where we get in a few hours. But that's for then, and this is for now, so, with that said, let's, I'm just gonna quickly jump then to there instead of staying too long on this screen. Let's see, all the lights are on except for one. There we go. Forgot to turn on the cat light. Just in case if we do have a fuzzy invader join us, but I doubt it. Cat was sleeping there earlier, but Fluff has gotten up to cause all sorts of other chaos, so... But yeah, so far, this is what we got done last week was most of his body. Again, I'm not... It's been a little bit since I've done a 1/144th, so it's like, man, it's so small. It's so small. It's funny, because I think the previous build before Astray Red was high grades, but... God, there's something about that G Gundam units that they're an extra style of tiny. It's weird. But... Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. But yeah. We'll get the rest of them built tonight, though, and either we'll end out a little early, or we'll get another build started, but probably the prior, just because that way then I can go get my heckin' EPs. I've slept pretty well. I just keep getting up at like the ass end of morning, which is what I'm not used to. So that takes a little bit of adjusting, of like waking up around 6 a.m. That is not a time I should be awake. I much prefer being closer to the afternoon. There, we'll get a head start and get a few glugs of monster in me. I was to say, yeah, my body likes to think that a lot of times, doesn't it? You go to sleep at 6 a.m. and you wake up at 4 p.m. It's fine. But yeah. Yeah, I'm excited to get this guy put together because, yeah, he's very articulated. Very, very articulated Gundam. Like even the guns have relative articulation. Yeah, this will be fun to get this all together, though. So it looks like we're doing the arms next with the head. I would say the head last, but then after that, I believe is the core fighter. Because then we've got the Susanoo rings and the LED kit behind me. That's also why there's 3 batteries there. I couldn't find a better place to put them, so I'm just like, they'll be on the desk, it's fine. But yes. And then tonight's goal, let's see. Do I want him to do Burning Finger, or do I want him to do Sekihaten Kyoken? I guess that's something we'll figure out later on. That doesn't have to be for now. That can be for later. Also, yes, hi. I believe that's Fluff. Yes, hello, Fluff. It's like, I feel a kitty brushing against my legs. Which one is it? Feels like one of the smaller ones. But yeah. Definitely trying to get back into the swing of things again. I do feel bad for not streaming on Saturday, and there will not be a stream this Thursday because, well, that's Holland's day off. Unfortunately, unfortunately, it's Thanksgiving for us Americans, so to deal with it. Yes, what, Fluff? I have been a very sleepy girl. Oh yeah, and especially with that power outage, I literally streamed the night that it came back, so it's like, yeah, kind of pushed it a bit. Alright, I need to take my meds later. Shit. I might take them in a little bit. Which means I will talk funny for a little bit at one point. I keep forgetting to take my pills. My pills. As I said, it's been a very sleepy Monday, so... Let's see. No. Once we start getting the build going, I'll suck down most of them and stick the two I need to under my tongue. Luckily, the style ones I have right now dissolve pretty quickly. But yes, let's see. D6, 5, 4, and 3. I see them all. I see 6 and 5. There's 4 and 3. So let's just go like that. Fluff, don't claw at the inside of my leg, honey. I'm sorry that I'm not paying attention to you. I really am. She's like, mother, love me. It's like, I do love you, child. I'm just also busy. Above, so below. I'm a few hours behind on my medications, but luckily it doesn't need to be a strict timetable. It just needs to be 2 times a day. They just advised mornings and evenings, and, well, that's my morning dose that I've not done yet. But as I said, I'll be okay, and I'll make sure to get them in so the rhythm doesn't truly disrupt. Yeah, the one disadvantage of the method I do is, yeah, it's pills every day instead of a shot to the leg every week. I'm afraid of needles. So I was wary of doing the injections. Maybe someday I'll work up my gumption. But that's not today. Oh, exactly, yeah. Be extra careful, don't snip the peg. My nails are a little long, so it's like, oh dear. This is part of why it's like, don't always like having my nails too long because, you know, clawed nails. Okay. Definitely been having a little bit of difficulty lately of picking things up because, yeah, they're a little on the longer side. Worried about tucking them under my nails on accident when I pick things up. It's like, that can hurt. But here, while we're at this, before we build the next, or the same joint, give me a second. All the pills, except these two. There we go. That went down nice and smooth though. Now I talk funny. You get 10 minutes of this. 10 minutes of lisping. Okay. God, that energy drink's like trying to cling to the back of my throat. No. Oh, okay. Alright. No, I have water. It's right there. I also have a, like a 5.5 liter jug next to me, so I got plenty of water, I promise. Let's see, just making sure. So I'm already through my, probably almost through my monster. I'm thirsty. I cannot subsist off of monster, no matter how much I would want to. I only have one a day of that. Some days I do go without. Typically days off from streaming, but... Mara, thirsty? What? No. Yeah, thirsty in multiple ways, huh? Thirsty in one way or the other, because when I'm portraying UA, Jesus Christ, I just make her a murder machine. Sorry, saying V's thing kind of reminded me of that. I do feel sorry for that final marionette. But at the same time, no, we don't need panic little stragglers giving reports. We'll deal with that big guy soon enough, along with Lilith. Yeah, Clotho is just... He's an elvish solid snake. It's fine. It's normal. Just accept it. I stopped questioning it long ago. Man is a monster for a level 1 character. He is a monstrosity. Let's see. So... 20. At 20, not 12. Snipping at the wrong piece. 20, there it is. I can count, I can read numbers, I swear. Oof, excuse me. I mean, that's what I get for chugging a monster. Those Aussie lemonade ones are definitely starting to lose their carbonation, I think. I wonder if they stopped making them. I'm just drinking old ones at this point. They might have stopped making them, which would be a shame, because, like, no. We'd need more tart drinks, please. Sweet drinks are nice and all, but I like tart. I know, I get my energy drinks shipped every month, so I don't know where they're coming from. That's such a weird instruction. It's like, so one like that, and then two. Oh, I see, and it locks in. Oh, that is like a weird Tetris movement. Huh. I was nearly tempted earlier of getting some monster imports, because that is also an old favorite of mine, but that stuff is awful syrupy. It's tasty, don't get me wrong, but, yeah. So down like that, and then blink. Okay. That's actually a really clever way to put on that plate, because that will not come out when everything's together. And then we just need F19 and F29. Tiny little parts, because this is real grade. Yeah, definitely real grade is not the grade you want to start on. I almost always advise people start on high grade, just so you can get a gauge for your own capabilities. High grade is a good, like, just starting proctor. And then, like, standard master grade would then probably be the next I would advise if you want something physically bigger. Or if you're willing to jump to very complicated, then yeah, go for Verka or real grade. Good luck. Or master grade extreme. What few of those you can find. I've only assembled one master grade extreme so far. I wouldn't mind getting the Unicorn Gundam one, though I do have the master grade for Ka over on the shelf of Unicorn. But I wouldn't be against getting its master grade extreme variant. That's just also nearly $300, because that's a big kit with a lot of parts. Because it's the full armor mode of Unicorn, so at the very end of the show, I think it comes with LEDs. It's not the very end of the show, it's not crystallization, but it's pretty much like his ultimate form in the Gundam Unicorn anime. Not nearly as terrifying as Perfect Ability, though technically my Perfect Ability doesn't have everything. If I ever get hold of that Divine Arms kit, I'm getting it just to make that kit that much more ridiculous. Because reasons. Okay. That built. Okay, now we go on to building the arms separately. Let's see. Oh, holy shit, is this all just for the right arm? Okay, now that's horrifying. So, yeah. We are able to build both of those parts together, but now we start on the right arm. Oh dear. Well, I'm glad I saved the arms for now, and didn't start them last week. God. Sweet unholies. Okay, B1. Now, this is one thing real grains are known for, is having these somewhat pre-assembled joint parts. Especially the newer ones. So this is kind of similar in construction to the spider hands, but for joints. Not exactly spider limbs either. God, I hate doing that. There's no good way to get there, and I did not grab my scalpel. Unless, I'm afraid to move the joint. I don't know which way it's supposed to bend. Yeah, I might need to go grab my scalpel real quick. So I will be right back. I'm just gonna grab the Talon one because I didn't use the straight edge at all last week. So, poof! I'll be right back because that's again they're placing these junctures in weird places. When in doubt, grab the surgical implements. And back to reality. Now, how to safely hold this part while I do this. You know, so I don't accidentally cut myself with a very sharp medical scalpel. On the plus side, the blade's sterilized, so if I do cut myself, I'll be fine. I'd just rather not accidentally injure myself on stream. Ugh. Alright. So then... fold up like that. So like that. Okay. Ah, and then that peg goes in. Oh, this is the shoulder piece. Oh, trippy. Okay. I feel like that peg should be longer if it's going in the upper arm joint. Now we're starting to play with dangerous things though. Because there's a lot of moving parts here. Bullshit that goes in there. That's an interlock. That's why. Okay. Now E1 13. 13. Ah, there we are. Oh, I heard a thrum thrum. One moment as I check that away from the camera. No, never mind. Sorry, making sure, because I have some emails and stuff that I have been keeping up with. I've been getting a bunch of things put together. Things are quickly falling into place for an eventual debut, but I'm not going to solidify that until I have everything running. Let's see. I see. Flat slide on one, slatted side on the other. There we go. Okay, now we got a B3. The hands. Or at least one of the hands. You know, even though that's like a similar construction, this is much softer plastic. My snippers cut through it real easily. Now here's the funny part. It's like, alright, this came pre-assembled, and then they ask you to remove the hand. So why is it pre-assembled? Oh, god damn it, okay. So gently... pull pull it out like that. And then bring that little moving bit up like that. Oh, I see, because that has to lock in. That's funny, in the instructions they don't show you having to do that. This action here. Check to just make sure it moves. Okay. I'm an idiot. You know, I should actually read the instructions. Okay. That's the shoulder sockets. I'm just seeing where the two little slats on this thing is. Okay, so it goes like that. Okay. E112. That one part that I nearly snipped out the first time, I can at least snip out now. 12, 11, and 16. So. 12. 16, and then we'll get 11 out shortly. Okay, I see why they told me to take off the hand, because this cuff has to come on, but 11, there it is. It'll be good to get this guy put together, though. Another member of the Royal Flush Gang, though the only one that has a real grade. Though I will have to get the Shining Gundam one that they're coming out with soon, which is the predecessor to God Gundam. For those that don't know. Yeah, Shining Finger, you know, the attack that sounds less like a venereal disease. I will continue to ruin that for everybody because I am burdened with this knowledge, therefore so are you. Let's see. Which way are they saying to put it down? I think that way. Okay. Okay, so like that. And now we do the cuff. And the cuff has undergates. Of course it does. Why would it not? Now, do I need to use the scalpel on that one? Can my snippers get in there? My snippers cannot, therefore. Scalpel, I need you. The things we have to do models just right. I botched that one up though. Oh no. Oh, that poor quesadilla. I'd say, how could you do this, Benz? But... Aww. I'm sorry, though. That genuinely does suck. Let's see, I'm just making sure. You're not pressed in all the way, are you? I'm real scared of breaking it. There we go. Was supposed to go a little further in. I was right. This time. Oh yeah, that is a detailed little limb. But yeah, I'm sorry, Benz. It's never fun when you accidentally drop food. Well, again, I tease a little bit, but again, I would do the same to myself if I dropped food. I'm like, how could you, Mara? You betray our food. But at the same time, no, it genuinely sucks because it's like, man, sometimes it's something you're really looking forward to eating, and just like, man, no. And then for me, I have to then fish it away from the cats before they try to eat it. Right, Fluff? Mother, give me. She's just staring at me. So there are stickers for this, but I'm going to use a pen. Because stickers are the enemy. If I can help it, I would like to avoid using a sticker. So 17 and 16. Oh yeah. Though I would make the joke they would learn very quickly not to eat human food. That didn't stop one of my cats. She was very dumb. Hi, slacker named Jack. Welcome in. Welcome in. Fair. Let's see, I'm just gonna get these snips right. And then, yeah, once we get these two parts on, I'll paint them. Because luckily it's a small section, and this way then the sticker doesn't cover the ribbed texture. Let's see, and... yeah, I guess that's the best angle to do it from, huh? There we go. Okay. Because, yeah, this thing does have its golden opening mode. I'd be terrified if they made a, like, the Awakened God Gundam build, or, like, a real grade. I would be so scared. Here's, you know, here's all those parts that you built on the Gunpla before. Now it's all in shiny chrome gold. Ugh. That'd also be more expensive, too. Okay. Alright. Test the paint. Oh! Thank you for following as well, slacker named Jack. Oh, yeah, I don't have an unlurk command, but I appreciate it. Okay, let's see if I can make sure that my gold paint... oh, okay. No, it's actually still going pretty well right now. Perfect. It's exactly the coating style I need right now. It's not too thick either. And... here we go for that side. There we go. I barely need much in the way of touch-up. Especially with how small this is, I'd be afraid of trying to get my makeup Q-tips to go for it. Let's see, G1-2, and that'll dry quick enough as well, which will be good. Yeah, we're doing a bunch of very fun things with this build tonight. Let's see, G12, that's red. Hey Gundam guy, I am working on real grade God Gundam, complete with Cosmos LED kits. So, we're having a fun work here. Let's see, G12. Yeah, we did half the build last week. Yeah, so this is one of the two newer ones, because it's this one and then Epion. Though, if I remember correctly, they did just announce real grade Shining Gundam. So, we'll be able to have predecessor and, you know, successor next to each other. But yeah. But yeah. God Gundam, or let's see, North American English translation, because this is an old series. This is actually just celebrating its 30th year anniversary, so way back then they didn't want to call it God Gundam in English, so they called it Burning Gundam. And then its attack became a really terrible thing to say. Old, yeah, it is an ancient series. It was Gundam's first foray into their alternate universes. Yep, erupting burning finger. That's just a venereal disease. It's erupting and burning. Go see a doctor. Fuck. Oh yeah, the dub was something else, because yeah, compared to all the other Gundam series that was all about, you know, horrible war crimes and child soldiers, this one was very much, you know, shonen style. This was, you know, a grand world's tournament to see which space colony would rule all of the Earth sphere for the next 4 years. Yeah, it was so camp, and I fucking love it. And so many caricatures too that are very beloved. Like Gundam Maxter, the America Gundam, being a Gundam with like a football helmet, 2 revolvers, football shoulders that turned into boxing gloves, and a surfboard shield. Rose Gundam being, yep, the very epitome of the country, represented France. A duelist with a rapier and little rose-shaped funnels, and its head was shaped like a bicorn, like just like Napoleon. Yeah, Neo Japan, Neo France. Yeah, G Gundam is probably one of those series that I would advise most people to try to watch, because it's just easy to digest. That being said, it is from the late 90s, or the mid 90s, so it's going to come off pretty I hate saying it this way, but it's going to come off rather antique. There are filler episodes. I think that series was what, 49 episodes, because again, it was back when, you know, Enemy, or, you know, depending on what show it was, Monster of the Week was kind of a thing. But it's a good series regardless. Though, admittedly, me watching it on Toonami when I was a kid, also gauging my age, you know, there was Inuyasha, and then also G Gundam, so, you know, there was a lot of people just screaming each other's names over and over again. Domon, Rain! Inuyasha, Kagome! Just love interest yelling at each other from across the chasm for ever and a fucking day. Yes, Clue. Shh. I don't know if you can hear him behind me. One of my cats is very upset. I don't think he appreciated the fact that I did not pet him enough during nap time. Okay, I gotta build 2 of those. Okay. Also, Bandai needs to stop being cowards and give us like a real grade or a high grade version of Tequila Gundam from G Gundam, please. Give us our Bandolero. please. So E110, E210. Oh, was I supposed to do this for both arms? No. Alright, E110. Let's find that one first. Clue, stop yelling at me. Oh, Clue. It's like he forgets I have to do things with both my hands right now. Hey, what the heck, ma'am? Things are going well. Just getting, my unit here built. Is it really that piece? E110? Okay, it's saying so. That just seems like an awful big part. I'm being yelled at by one of my cats while we build, though his voice is not terribly loud, so I'm not sure if he's picking up on mic. Ah, yes, Nether Gundam. Yeah. I really hope they make another Devil Gundam kit, because I would love to have a modernized Devil Gundam to go against the Royal Flush Gang here. I understand it'll be big, but they did do the Neo Zeong high grade, so if they're willing to make a Gunpla kit that's high grade and 3 feet tall, I think they're okay making Devil Gundam. I still need to get one of the versions of Neo Zeong, either narrative or classic. I have to wait for a reprint and hope I have the money for it at the time. So I can get in nice and quick. Okay. F110, F210. Let's see. Yeah, the Shinanju is really nice. I'm excited to though build the Shinanju Steinverka. I got that recently, and it's like, oh my god, I don't have to do paint work on the fucking cuffs and all that filigree. Oh, thank god, it's actually separated color parts. I'm free. But yeah, no, the classic Shinanju is awesome. I wish they would make a Verka version of the classic Shinanju as well, because I do love that unit. Yeah. Yep, I am a trans girl. Kind of. I think that's like part of the kit when it comes to trans girls. Like, you have to have like one expensive hobby, like Warhammer, a trading card game, Gunpla, something like this. It's like part of our starter kit. Yeah. Some of the joints on some of the real grades are real rough. I broke my real grade Sazabi when I was trying to build it, because the main rod for pushing the arm onto and the shoulder joint was so tight that I ended up actually torque twisting it out of the torso. And I could do the classic Gunpla thing of doing like battle damage, but no. I wanted an intact Sazabi, not a broken one. Oh yeah, oh god, backlog of shame. Yeah, my Discord, you can see the shelf of shame. There is so much. Yeah, sometime I'll get another real grade Sazabi and try again, but yeah, between that and like the only other real grade I had done before that was Shard Osnabol's Red Zaku 2, the Red Comet. Which honestly, back to back for those two real grades made me real scared to try any other ones, but I had to get my boy God Gundam here, and then I also got the Epion because it's the Epion. You know, one of the coolest Wing Gundam units. Don't get me wrong, Death Scythe is my beloved forever. Duo will always be in my heart, but there's something about Epion. Maybe it's the fact that he bisected a colony. Oh, it's going good. So far, for real grade God Gundam here, we do have this. Yeah. And we got most of this. Again, this is the real grade, so there's a ton of like little articulation points all over the legs. Can splay out all the way Jean-Claude Van Damme style. And yeah. Oh yeah. Hopefully you can find good ones. I would always I am not affiliated by them. I am not sponsored by them. I wish I was, but Cosmos does really good LED kits, and they are cheaper. In fact, actually, we will be utilizing a Cosmos kit later tonight. I didn't snip the snub off. I was like, what's this extra piece on here? What the fuck? But it's just something like... Oh yeah, that one is also good. Yeah, my first Cosmos kit that I got was actually for my perfect grade Unicorn Gundam perfect ability. So kind of the either the Holy Grail or the hated arc of of Gunpla. Again, I guess it depends on which part of Reddit you're sitting on for that kit, but ooh. Oh, turn red. I actually just did the perfect grade version of that one. That was the build I did finished 2 weeks ago, was a perfect grade Astray red frame. I still need to pre-order the blue frame because that's currently up on pre-order right now. Yeah, that thing is so cool. Like it's an older one, but yeah, it built really nicely. Let's see, this is using infernal stickers for what? The signs. Let's see, what ones are they saying? 14 and 13? Ah, silver. Ooh, Strike Rouge. With Skygrasper. Unfortunately, I'm not super familiar with my seed units, despite the fact that I have several seed units I've built. I just thought they looked cool. I just don't know their lore too well. Like the most I remember from Gundam Seed is that it's any mobile suit that's considered a Gundam, it's an operating system, and then after that it's I think really the only other knowledge I have from Gundam Seed is the Cyclops weapon system, which is so fucked up. Okay, so this is supposed to have silver stickers on the sides. What cruel bastard did this? I want to use the stickers because they're in such a weird place. I don't think I could touch the part without causing the paint to fall off. 14, 13. Yeah, the microwave death ray. Exactly. Oh, that's so good, Gundam guy. Yeah. Good choices for Gundams. Yeah, that's completely understandable because yeah, you said that you're doing the missiles on HG heavy arms. Yeah. I know this is the one thing I do with mine. Let's see if I can get that, and then we'll try putting this little nervous part on. So, a couple things I keep on for my cleanup job, at least, is, yeah, obviously a lot of rubbing alcohol. Where's my packet? My open packet, or did the cats take it? Oh, thank you for following, Gundam guy. Sorry, yeah, my tracking's gonna cause my model to freak out. And same for... Also, thank you for following. What the heck, ma'am? I appreciate it so much. Welcome on into the Witchy Warren. Sorry, I got a little overloaded there for a second. But yeah, I use makeup Q-tips, the fine-pointed tips with the wooden cores, because these are really good for doing really good touch-up stuff on stuff with your paint. And since I use paint pens a lot, despite the fact I actually used to paint miniatures, but let's see, I just want to see what 14 and 13 are. 14 and 13. I see them now, but... God, I hate having to put stickers on, but these are at least decent stickers. These are the more durable plastic ones. Just, ugh. I swear that instruction's wrong, though. It's like, do 14 and 13, but it's like, it really looks like 23 and 24 would be the ones that go on. Oh, wait, no, it's not on this part. Oh, thank goodness. Never mind. I will use the silver paint pen. I see where it is now. I'm being so dumb. Oh yeah, water slides are king. I've actually yet to put on water slides, but they do look amazing. Yeah, I'm nervous and I give the excuse of, oh yeah, I'm totally doing the cartoon version, or like the anime version. Don't worry about it. I definitely can be lazy at times. I know I still need to do that with Astray Red Frame. I know I was talking with a little bit with Kaiju Kanojo about that, and just like, yeah, we're half done, aren't we? Oh yeah, I'm there with you, Slacker. So it's weird. So I've been building Gun Plus since I was about 10, so it's a little over 25 years of doing that. But there was a time where there was a dry spell for my Gunpla, and I was actually doing D&D miniatures as well. I had a resin 3D printer that I would make miniatures on and, you know, clean them up. That's part of why also, like, why it's like, why does the girl with Gunpla have a Talon scalpel? Because this is really good for, like, you know, cutting the little runner bits off of resin prints. And I'm glad I have it, because this real grade has some really weird places where the nubs are. And it's kind of frustrating. Okay, I'm just trying to figure out how this part's supposed to go in. Oh, that's good. Yeah, I had to throw out my 3D printer a couple months ago just because A, I wasn't using it, B, I had broken it a long time ago. Like, I could get it to work, but no guarantees. God, where is that? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how this part's supposed to go in. Saying to press in with your fingers is like, that's nice, Bondi. I have nails. I have long, long nails. I can't exactly use my fingers. What do you mean? Local rabbit argues with plastic for several hours. Yep. Popped it out of place. See if I can get this. Yeah. I want to have to trim my nails just to get this part in. I'll get it in one way or the other. I don't think I should be using my tweezers. I think I will use my or not my nail file, my glass file. Like, you shouldn't file your nails with your model kit stuff. Sometimes you do it on accident, but yeah, that's different. Here, I'm gonna cut the other ones out, because I have to do both of these. So, maybe that'll help give me some perspective. Let's see, 1, 2, okay. Yeah, the only other thing I wish these tweezers had, and I need to get a different... Ah! I need to get another set of tweezers that have rubber grips on them. Because the full metal ones, they're great and all, but, you know, you try to pinch something too hard with them and pa-ting, it's gone. Never to be seen again. I'm still trying to find that one Schwarzette part that disappeared on me. I forgot to put my fingers over it when I snipped it out, and it just shot off into nowhere. Okay. Yep, into the void, somewhere in this room. And $10 says one of my cats probably ate it. Knowing my Siamese boy Marsh, he loves to chew on things. Anything that can fit in his mouth, and he's a big cat, so a lot of things fit in his mouth, unfortunately. Let's see. Oh wait, is it supposed to slide in? No. I think it's supposed to slide in, kind of. Oof. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun trial. I have to do this again for the other arm, don't I? Ugh, yep. Yep, the tweezers are doing it. Hi, Runekeeper. Welcome in, everybody. But yes, hi and hello, everyone. If you're new to my content, hello. My name is well, Secrets is swearing a lot, but yeah, but yes, thank you for following, Runekeeper. Welcome on into the Witchy Warren. But yes, if you're new to my content, hi and hello, I'm Miss Marakar. I'm a Witchy Puka Bunny VTuber and a variety gaming VTuber, but yeah, I build Gunpla on Mondays. Yeah, we're building God Gundam. You did catch me at a really awkward place where the instructions for putting this one part for a real grade God Gundam is very awkward, especially when you have, long nails like I do, so it's a little harder for me to get this part in. Oh wait, did I just fucking get it in? Never mind, you are my good luck charm. Congratulations. Holy shit, wait, did I seriously? Okay. You are my good luck charm, yeah. Holy shit. I had just been arguing with this for the last 5 minutes, but yes, welcome in, everybody. Of course, you come in right as my ads come in too. Son of a... Damn it. I'm sorry for ad hell. Oh. That part fell out. Yep. I got so startled. But don't worry, the ad will be over shortly, I promise. While I do that, I'll just try to get this other part casually in so I can pretend like I know what I'm doing. There we go, I heard the tick. Oh wow, okay. There, I can get that cleaned up while we wait. Alright, 15 more seconds and you should all be free. Also, Fluff, I'm so sorry, I keep kicking you a little bit. She knows what she's doing. Alright, and... there, you should all be free from advert hell, but yes, welcome in. I don't know what got cut off, but yes, I'm a Witchy Puka Bunny VTuber and a variety gaming VTuber, and yeah, the Secrets of God Gundam. Yeah, lots of swearing because this is a real grade, but yeah. Well, I was to say that, and you actually rated in right as actually my advert was about to go off, so that wasn't even the auto one. That was my, not even pre-roll, I have those turned off. Yeah, you're free! But yes, no, you're my good luck charm. I was arguing with that little part because it inserts funny, and the instructions like, use your fingers, and yeah, hard to do that when you've got, you know, long little claws. Oh yeah, RGs can be fun as hell. Yeah, I've had 2 nightmare ones before. They were older ones. But yeah, the newer ones are good. Oh, thank you so much for following, Roanoke-san. That's okay. Like, as I said, the timer was about ready to go off for my normal ads, so I think that's what happened, is you got trapped in my normal ads. Ah, I'm knocking over the batteries I need for later. We're also doing the Cosmos Light system that's for real grade Gundam here, so... we're gonna do that after we get the arms, head, and things. Yes, very much. I was to say, yeah, you know that top? Yeah, that's it's the Uriah Scout. Yeah, my 1.0 model here is very based off of that. I have a 2.0 model that's separating away because I'd like to merchandise someday, and I do not need Papa Squeenix to come for my ass. Listen, people going for my ass is fine, but not lawyers. That's different. I I do not need game company lawyers coming after me if I do stuff. Yeah, Papa Squeenix does not use lube. They're nearly as bad as Nintendo. Also, yes, AoE inbound. Hada. Now, why did they have me build both of these already? Because, yeah, I only need one of these, so the other one will be for the other shoulder. What a strange instruction. But, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I've nearly had all of my energy drinks, so I'm nearly awake now. Nearly. Let's see. Okay, they're actually advising me to do this at the lower angle. So that'll make it easier. There we go. Aha! And then I need E16 for the front. What? Afraid of little Ara Ara? Oh, nice. Very nice. Yeah, I meant to respond, but then I got all distracted by the advert. Hey, HG Sandrock is awesome, though. I love the wing units in general. That's still a really good kit to have. Sometime I've got to get one of the Sandrock variants. I kind of want to try to get, because I have both Death Scythe Hell custom, both the movie version and Endless Waltz alternate variant with rosette wings, and I really need to get the Sandrock, the Master Grade Sandrock with the Glory to the Losers Armadillo package, because that thing looks so neat. Yeah. No. Thank you for following, Shadowbug. No worries. I actually, funnily enough, I have the same condition. I know that that it no longer goes by that name of Asperger syndrome, but I'm very familiar actually with that one. Hence why I can go on such wild tangents about such weird hyperfocuses. IBO kits are very nice. I was very lucky. A few weeks ago now, I think that was towards the beginning of November, end of October. Maybe it was the middle of October. Time is flying, and but yeah, the Gundam base tour event, I was able to get some fun kits, and I got three, technically 2.5 IBO kits, because I know technically Amazing Barbatos Lupus is technically a build divers or build metaverse kit, but the other two I got were Master Grade Barbatos Ecopla, so the black with neon blue, and then the other one, oh god, what was it called? Hunter-er? It's the manga that takes place after IBO. I think they're making a series from it, but they had a couple exclusives for that while there. And then, yeah, obviously Amazing Barbatos Lupus Rex. Oh, yeah, I really want to get the Rex, just the classic Rex. Like, Lupus Rex is cool, but Barbatos Rex is neat. Urger Hunt, yes. Yeah, I got hold of, I think it's a full gunmetal version of it. Again, a Gundam-based color exclusive. That was there. The one I wish I could have gotten in the pre-orders, it sold out in a couple hours, and I wasn't around for it, was I wish I could have gotten Gundam base Master Grade Verkos Sazabi metallic red coat. I would have loved to have the red chrome, because Sazabi looks so cool, and putting him in a shiny shell, oh, that would have been so neat. Okay, fair. But yeah, yeah, I have a huge wall of shame. It shows up on, I think I have it in my Discord. I have a channel called Constructs and Crafts because, again, I build gunpla kits every Monday, or at least work on some. This one's going to be a 2-stream thing, though we're on the 2nd stream, so hopefully we should be able to get this finished. I got 4 hours left to get this guy put together and wired and everything. Fair. Fair, and yeah, I know. Bondi also had like an order thing for getting, I think, like one of the other forms. Unfortunately, I've not watched Iron-Blooded Orphans, or at least not that much. So unfortunately, I don't know a lot of the lore-based ones there. Again, I'm really knowledgeable for Gene Gundam, Gundam Wing, a lot of parts of Universal Century. Though, funnily enough, it's typically smatterings of things I've just stumbled into in clips and whatnot, so be aware my knowledge is spotty at best. Let's see, 8 and 9. Because, yeah, we're getting ready to do the clamping hate hand here. For this arm, at least. Let's see how much of my energy drinks left. Not a lot, but once I get chugged out, I will have to go back to water. Mama needs her caffeine. Let's see. Yeah, I also need to get some more. Well, I was gonna say I need to get some more Witch from Mercury kits, but it's like, no, I've got a bunch of them. I need to get all of them. Just like I need to get the rest of the petite guys that I'm missing. Or are the bear guys and petite guys silly? Yes. Are they adorable? Also yes. Hey, nothing wrong with that, Runekeeper. Honestly, raiding and running, that is perfectly valid. Thank you for entrusting me with your community. I'll try to keep them relatively safe. You have a wonderful night, dear. Much love. Alright, let's see. Now I have to figure out how this goes on. Make sure I don't put things on backwards like I tend to. At least to start. So, let's see. Let's get that little part out a little further. So yeah, I think that's supposed to go on like this. we just do it. It's just a starter kit thing, because like I've got a friend who, she's really into Warhammer. She's trying to get me into it occasionally. He's like, "Hon, I already have the one expensive hobby. I don't need two." And yet she's still trying and kind of succeeding. Someday I'll have a proper army, but yeah, it's an interesting little almost trope of just, you know, we each gotta have at least one of them. Gotta love our little obsessions. Yeah, I have a love for all things mecha and digital, despite my more fantasy trappings for my model, and even my next model. I am very much a sci-fi girl. You give me mecha suits or Digimon, and I'm fucking ecstatic. Speaking of that, I do have... That's also another part of expensive hobby. Again, Bondi just has part of my soul. Because I got the 25-year anniversary Digivices. I got 2 of them. I did not get mats, but I got ties and just the classic one. Yeah, hell yes, I'm 100% with you. Yeah, Digimon over Pokemon any day. Yeah, I still need to do Digimon Next Order on stream sometime. Not sure when I'm going to be able to get to that, but sometime. Okay, so I had to do 2 of those. I've played Digimon Next Order before on the PS4, and like I played the original Digimon World 1 way back in the day. I think I still have that PlayStation 1 disc somewhere. If I could find a way to hook up that video feed to my computer, maybe sometime we'll do that. I think that'd be both hilarious and horrifying. Okay. A36. Let's see, where... Oh, right, yeah, no, it is supposed to be blue. Right, because, yeah, these are the finger clamp covers. I was thinking yellow. It's like, no, that's the upper part of the gauntlet. Yeah, I still remember the death battle of that forever and a day ago. When they did that of, Ash, or not, Ash. Like Ash's Charmander versus, Ty's Agumon. This is like, yeah, I love Pokemon, but that's definitely one of those, like, who would win? Well, Pokemon linearly evolve, and Digimon's Digivolution is very much exponential. Mega Digimon are very dangerous to have in the real world, because the sheer amount of devastation they can do. And then, yeah, don't get me started on Ultras. Okay, yeah, there are 2 Undergates on this. Scheisse. Definitely been a little more cautious with this build, just because, yeah, I have a little bit of trauma from other real grades, but this is a fun one to build, and then I'll have to get real grade Shining Gundam so I can do the pose. Though it's like I'm not that much of a crafter for being able to create maybe the Lotus Pod that the God Gundam came out of. I would love to have that, but yeah, I don't think I'm that good. Ooh, Exia. Hopefully that was a good kit for you. Yeah, my first was Char's Red Zaku 2, the Red Comet. And that was rough. And then obviously Sazabe, and I broke that one, so maybe sometime I'll go back and get like some copper rods and, you know, take some of my runner bits and melt them down to try to fix that poor shoulder joint, or just get another kit eventually and continue building from where I last left off. But we'll see on that, because yeah. But yeah, real grade's just a real spooky grade. G216. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, the other way around. But yes, yeah, where all the combat data finally gets transferred over. Yeah, just holding the limp, dead body of the former Shining Gundam. It's time for God to take the stage. And then we always have that would be another thing. It's like, all right, Bandai, don't be cowards. Give us the Horse Gundam. I always forget his fucking name. Oh, if Anura were here, she'd know. She remembers. But yeah. God, a Gundam so silly they gave it a damn horse. I will say, and beware, those of you that are new to my content, I talk about a lot of loot topics. There's a reason why Lootsome is one of my tags. But yeah, G Gundam definitely probably awakened a lot of people to a couple kinks that I can think of off the top of my head. Yeah, skin-tight flight control suits. And they always had to show in great detail it's, you know, tightening over the body. Yeah, Funsaiki, yeah, Funsaiki, that's the horse's name. Yes, it would be awesome if they do. Who knows? Again, the real grade Shining Gundam just got announced, so maybe in a year or so, maybe we will see Master at least. I doubt we'll ever see Funsaiki, but I would love if they did. Like, again, like talking earlier of like, come on, Bandai, don't be cowards, give us Tequila Gundam. Like, Even a high grade. I'll take a high grade. Just give us the damn give us the damn bandolero, please. Okay. Get these, and then I'll get the 2D parts I need for these upper fingers. Let's see. It's a D1 and 2. Alright, D1 is the one with a little less runner stuff on it. Oh god, hyper mode, yeah. That wouldn't surprise me, because yeah, that's a lot of chrome, so they'd probably make it premium. Yeah. Yeah. Oh. Thank you so much for following as well, the Redburn. Yeah, I would love to have that, because yeah, right now I think I have one of the older Nobel kits. USA Gundam got a recent shipment of them, so sometime we'll build it. I only got the standard. I didn't get her Berserk mode, because I'm like, that's just mostly a recolor. Though I say that as I really wanted that Sazabi, despite the fact I've already built a Virgo Sazabi, but I guess I'm okay with some recolors, but not others. I'm picky. But yeah, that would be cool, and yeah, it's like just give us some of the other like silly G Gundam units as well, and like, you know, we're steadily getting the Royal Flush group again. I still need to hunt down an HGFC Rose, and then I think I missed out on the pre-order for Dragon, so I'll need to get that. I'm excited to get a Bolt Gundam again, because that was like one of my other ones where my Bio-Awakening definitely kicked in on that one. I was just like, oh no, the convict pilot, he's hot. Oh, so is his so is his handler. Shit. Ooh, nice. Lucky you, Shadowbug. They do a pretty good job at shipping stuff out. Like them and New Type. Both those sites are really good. I turn to them a lot. Oh right, I never painted that little tiny pip spot, didn't I? Did I? Let's see. Is there a way I can safely open and show that? Also gives me a chance to just take my scalpel here and just do a little gentle scrape run. Yeah, because that was... Let's see, where was that supposed to go? Sorry, I'm just quickly looking for a place where paint was supposed to go. 'Cause I kind of forgot about that. Let's see. I see where. I think. Let's see. Okay, yeah, it's supposed to be the tabs inside. I see where. Alright, give me a second to... Oh, right, this one. There we go. Gotta get its rattler started up. Just grabbing a paper towel to test it. Okay. Get the spooky implement away. Yeah, I also got my HGUC Byerland custom. I'm super excited to build that funky thing, because it's so cool looking. It's probably one of my... Like, a lot of the units from Unicorn are really neat. Because, like, Shinanju's amazing. Unicorn, Banshee, and Phoenix are all cool. Again, if we traipse into the narrative movie, then, you know, yeah, Shinanju Stein and narrative CPAX is neat. Okay, there's that one done. And let's see. Links are allowed in my Discord, but I tend to not do them nearly as much here in my Twitch chat. See if I can do this without having to pull that part off, because I'd really rather not. I'd really rather not have to pull that part off if I can help it. There we go. Yavo. I will need to do a tiny bit of cleaning on the shoulder there, because I did get a little bit of silver paint. Oh, fuck. Let's see. Where did that other bag of Q-tips go? Oh, there it is. I thought my cats ate away at it, but no, that was underneath some of my spare sanding sponges. Ah, fair. Yeah, Blue Sky I will interact the most on. Just because, well, Twitter's going down the shitter. I'm keeping my account until the very end, but let's face it, it's going through death throes. Okay, just getting that clean. I got that a lot wetter than I meant to, but that's okay. That's what she said. Also, yeah, be prepared for me to say a lot of weird stuff too, because I'll just sprinkle in double entendre and innuendo here, there, and everywhere. I am a dirty person at times. Alright, A35, 33, and 31. Oh, yeah, I can also get these makeup Q-tips out of the way for now. Okay, 31's the same for either side. Let's get that tiny piece out. The frightening little part. Let's see. That's snipped out. Let's get the rest of the gauntlet away. Ooh. Eh. There we go. Okay, so yeah, that thumb piece is very small. We'll put that on last. That way then I have as much solid space as I can to safely put it on. Because, oh gods. That's the only issue I really have with real grades, is the complexity is great, but the size is so small. And it really does not help right now that, yeah, my last build was Astray Red Frame perfect grade, so jumping from 1/60th down to 1/144th with a similar difficulty, like complexity build level. It's just like, oh no. So the puka went mad. Exactly. Let's see. Making sure I don't put parts on backwards again. Brains. Words. English. Hey, it's okay. It's okay. We have a lot of neurodivergent people here. I sometimes make the joke for myself of, you know, I have ADOB, attention deficit bicycle. Because, yeah, there are times where my tangents are just so unhinged. Sorry, concentrating for a second to say. Get that thumb piece. Oh, God, yeah, how am I gonna do this with these nails? Ah! And... Oh, that was a shrimp, not a hydrate. Still, bands. Alright, I'll sit up, Let me sit up and puff my chest out a little. I'm just making sure this thumb flap is on. Okay, no, that is hooked in. Okay, cool. Whew. I was stressed for a second. It's like, oh god, please stay on, tiny piece. You are so small. I am not looking forward to building the head of this thing. I'll also drink a little bit, and it is autumn winter time. We had a nasty cold spell last week along with a power outage, so I'm a little sniffly from the elements. Okay. Let's see, C30. Though, I'm still wondering what I want to do for a main hand for this dude. Because, you know, we've got these hands, but then we've also got the hands that are burning red. I'm not sure if I want to do Sekiha Love Love Tenkyoken or, I guess it would just be Sekiha Tenkyoken. Love Love kind of requires rain. Or if I just want to do the, you know, three finger claw, God finger. I don't think I have. I've been out of touch with the Kentucky Derby. Oh, another ad has just kicked in. Let's see. So yeah, this is the right arm. Yeah, for now I'll just do the one hand, and then we'll do. We'll choose later on. So let's get C30 out. Oof. Nearly snipped my finger there. God. My own snippers are trying to attack me. Oh, no, that's a D runner. No D runner, you on that sheet. Let's see, and bunk. Oh shit, wait, there are undergates on the... Oh, god damn it. It's like, oh, it's the black plastic. It doesn't have any undergates on it, I'll be fine. And then look at the booklet and it's like, there's two of them! Son of a... Damn you, D-Runner, I trusted you. Oh, I don't want to deal with the undergates. Ooh, eh. Let's see. Hands. There we go. Hand is together. Okay. And that arm is complete. So now we get to start working on the left arm. Once more with feeling, and then we move on to the head. Who doesn't have a little bit of head? And then after that will be the core fighter, and then the Susanoo rings, and then the lighting for the Susanoo rings. So I need B2. You know, actually, I'm just gonna attach that arm now because it's already built. So... yeah, there we go. God, this thing's not even as big as the Astray Red Frame's Perfect Great's leg. That giant crab leg. Oh, right, this part. This is the part that I needed the scalpel for. Because, yeah, where the injection points are is just really awkward. I mean, it makes sense why they're there, because this is obviously like a multi-injection part. They've already trimmed off the other two pieces for me. So... okay. Come here, little Talon. Come here. It's even God hand snippers cannot reach there, but a Talon scalpel can. It's actually a lot easier with that much material still on. Cleaner too. Just gently, gently. There we go. And just clean up any excess. There we are. Alright. With that done, rotate that part forward. Fold this other part up, because this is actually part of the shoulder build. There's that. That's a twist interlock on these two. Again, these newer wheel grades are awesome. No, I feel bad for Sweet Kiss on that, but the rider, but oof, what a way to go. Let's see. I just gotta get this in. So these have an interesting slot in them. There we are. Okay. Alright, because this is the left shoulder and that's the socket. No. Well, good for the horse at least. Okay, E2 13. That's not 13 that I just snipped out, but that's okay. I know where that part actually goes. Oopsie. I got excited. Because, yeah, that goes... That's like the next stage after we get the lower arm on. Yeah, happy end for the horse. Like, in the end, I guess that's what matters. Okay, there's that one, and... Alright, and that part's nice and seated. Now we do... Okay, yeah, we do the lower arm. Ah, that actually would make sense. I haven't seen that show in for fucking ever. Ripley's Believe It or Not. Ooh, and with that, our first runner is down. Put that back in the box. I'm just gonna pull the Susanoo rings out, just so I don't bury them under runners. And so apologies for all the sniffles. As I said, I'm a little, probably a little sick, a little cold. But I will be warming up. Something for everybody in the Discord to look forward to is the ridiculous amount of food I'm going to make in a couple days. Because holidays, they begin. I've been to one of them. God, what beach city was that? I guess technically it was one of their wax museums. Yeah, I think that was the Newport one. Oop, that part flew away. No. So it's been a very long time. Very long time since I've been there. Wow, that part is just coming off if I look at it funny. Well, it'll get locked in a second. Holy shit, just... Hold still, little piece. Just stay put. Okay. Holy shit. What is with that part? It does not want to stay where it's supposed to live. It'll fit in a second when I get the other part on, but holy shit. Alright, there we go. Other side. St. Augustine? No, no, no. Newport, Oregon. Other side of the world. I haven't been to Oregon in well over a decade, though, so... Yeah, holy shit, why is that part so loose? It'll get locked in soon enough. E212. Yep, there we go. And this is where E211 will also join these parts. Yeah, out on the west coast, the Pacific Northwest. Yeah. So probably not the most fancy of facilities from what I remember, but it was a fun little place. Again, plenty of Ripley's Believe It or Not goodness. You know, in a nice little part of the touristy side of town. I always tended to hide over in Nye Beach, the other side, but... Yeah, Newport Bay was always nice. Always pretty. Okay, there's that. There, now that part can't fall anymore, because that plate actually is keeping it in place. And then undergates for this part. No. That's always fun, yeah. I wish my school did more field trips like that, but unfortunately, the town I lived in didn't have too much in the way of museum stuff other than like a mill or something like that, so we'd have to, you know, go out of town and go across the state, because, yeah, that's just the kind of semi-rural state that we were in. But again, that's West Coast states for you. It's just they're big. They're big places. There's not a lot between them. And that's definitely how you can tell somebody's from like the Pacific Northwest as well, is how do they measure distance, like especially for Oregonians. If they measure distance in how long it takes to get there, and they consider anything an hour or less as a short trip, yeah, they're more than likely from Oregon. Okay. Yeah, pretty much. Expensive field trips and... Okay, let's see. I need 18 and 19. And I will break out the golden pen again, because I need it for painting these parts, because, again, if I can avoid using a sticker, I will. But only if it's not too difficult for me to paint. Because, yeah. Since we already have that other part built, we can just snap it on. That was so weird in the instructions. Like, here, build this twice now, but we're only working on the right arm. Yeah, build the left shoulders as well. Okay. Oh, I just, like, drove that peg into my fingertip. Ow. Don't peg my fingertip. Last I heard, Oregon still has that mandate, was partially lifted during COVID, or so my family states. I still have family that lives in Oregon, but I don't live there anymore, so I prefer pumping my own gas, because it means it's one less person I have to talk to. I can just use the little kiosk at the pump and take care of it. But again, Yeah, I don't live in Oregon anymore. Last time I checked, I think that law still is in effect, but it's not as heavily enforced anymore ever since COVID. And obviously, I had some friends that were gas pump attendants when we were all in college still, and motorcyclists always got to be above that law because most pump attendants did not trust pumping gas into a motorbike. So typically motorcyclists were okay with that beforehand, but yeah, I think that law is still somewhat around. We'll see if it survived this last this last voting cycle. G3 and G1. All right, then. Cowling pieces here. This is really cool that this is actually color-separated plastic. All right, we'll cut out G1 in a second. Somewhat, yeah, and most Oregonians are still very much used to somebody else taking care of their gas. Of course, I always take it funny with, whenever my mom talks about it, it's like, oh yeah, I hate the smell of gasoline, and that smell is just everywhere in a gas station. It's like, well, yeah, that's because you've got 2 attendants taking care of, like 14 pumps. They are likely spilling everywhere. Or yeah, like, where I live now, it's a state where, yeah, you can pump your own gas, and, yeah, gas stations don't smell like gas very often unless somebody really fucks up. And even then, it's usually cleaned up within the hour. She's old-fashioned. More power to her. I'll pump the gas if they ever come up, but that's about it. I mean, there's a lot of stupid laws that are still around. Like, my personal gripe one, which is, yeah, definitely a hot take. Can we please get rid of daylight savings time? It no longer matters much, because, like, it was originally for a mixture of military and agriculture, and it's like, we don't need it anymore. It's a massively outdated law, and we just are keeping it out of tradition. Oh, jeez. It's like, lady, no, just do it yourself. It ain't that hard. It's not that scary. Okay, let's get that. Yeah, this arm's coming together much faster than the other one. God, that first one, took me an hour and a half to do, and this one's, like, halfway done, and we're... we're, like... Yeah, we're getting to the stage where we have to do the arm cowling. Yeah. Yeah, there's no one to help you, unfortunately. If you're from Oregon, you gotta learn how to self-service when you're not in the state. No one is going to help you. It's not meant with cruelty, it's just, that's how it is. Yeah, I'm a good former Oregonian. I got good at taking care of things. God, there's undergates on this little part. Gross, gross, gross. Hopefully these don't gum up my my God Hand here. This is unfortunately the second pair of God Hand blues that I've purchased, because the first one actually got, I'm guessing it got gummed up by a bunch of undergate parts. And the hinge no longer allows for the spring action. Do I still have those, or did I finally throw them out? I think I threw them out. I do have a set of God Hand red that says, like, backup. If these ones break, because I see these ones have a weird little divot in one of the blades. It's like, maybe I'll have the, Reddit legendary, breaking of the blade. eventually, but hopefully not, because these things are fucking expensive. Oh, exactly, yeah, it's like, I detest daylight savings time so much, because it's like, listen, my sleep schedule is already, for those of you that are new, hi, I'm something of an insomniac, kind of. I have very dysplasic sleep, so, you know, it's already a mess, but then, for some reason, daylight savings time just exacerbates it. It just makes it so much worse. I'm still recovering. Doesn't help, you know, I've got 4 cats, and they don't understand the shifting of the clock. Okay, that's actually smooth. It just doesn't look like it. Oh, did I cut out the wrong parts? I did. I did the outer armor. I still need to get the D pieces. Okay. Oopsie. I got excited. Let's see. D8 and 9. Yeah, I went a couple steps ahead. I jumped down the page. Whoops. That's okay. At least I have those 3 parts snipped out for later. See, I gotta do all the finger stuff first. The burning finger. I'm a child. Giggling like a schoolgirl and just burning finger teehee. Yeah, mother, wake up. I need attention. It's my scheduled attention time. Damn fur babies, they're lucky they're cute. Okay, so this one goes on first. There we go, because yeah, it's got the peg that goes through. And then... let's see. No, I'm trying to put the part on upside down. I wonder, it's like, why is it not going in his home? Oh god, yeah. Now, when their dishes do get empty, they are quite talkative. Thankfully, they're grazers, so I feed them actually using 2 10-pound, 10-pound gravity food dishes that are designed for Rottweilers. Because, yeah, one of the 4 is very big. Not fat, mind you. He's very muscular. He's a very scary kitty. I love him. His name is Marsh. He's 23 pounds. Mostly muscle. He is just biggest boy. D7s. He's my hybrid vigor kitty. His daddy was a purebred Siamese that got out of I'm guessing a kitten mill house, and then his mommy was a little street cat. And, yeah, they made him. And he's the one that will eat anything off of the ground if it can fit in his mouth. He's got a big jaw. Yeah, they'll do that. Just, yeah, Herman. They always want attention or treats or, you know, love or more food. He is not a Maine Coon, terrifyingly. He's the first introduction of a purebred cat into a mixed breed kitty mode, and when that happens, a weird genetic thing called hybrid vigor has a chance to happen. It's not guaranteed, but yeah, it beat him like a truck, because yeah, he doesn't have long fur. He's actually short-haired. His father was a short-haired seal point purebred Siamese, and then yeah, his mom was a domestic short hair brown tabby cat that lived on the streets. Last time I checked, she's doing okay. I was able to finally capture her after Marsh's litter. She had a second litter after the litter that Marsh was in. And I was able to capture her then, along with all of her babies. So she's at least off the streets now. Last time I checked, she got adopted out, so. But yeah, no, like she was a little like 8-10 pound thing. The Papa Siamese was probably, he looked to be about maybe 13 pounds at his heaviest. He wasn't a big one. He was kind of average size, like long and slinky, sure, but yeah, not big. But yeah, then Marsh is just so big, even compared to his sisters. He's got 2 littermate sisters that are the same pattern and everything as him. Lynx Point Siamese, you know, gray mask with dark gray stripes inside of the mask and limbs. Very pretty. They're very pretty kitties. But yeah, he's just titanic compared to them. Like the girls are probably about 10 pounds each at most. Probably wet. Probably soaking wet. And then he's just easily twice their mass. He's just a big boy with kind of big kitten / puppy syndrome. He doesn't understand that he's this giant thing. If he comes over for attention during the Gunpla build, you might be able to hear him. Maybe. He doesn't make a lot of noise chirping, but one of the things he does to try to get attention is he'll come over and prop up on his hind legs and like put his paws on my knee, because that doesn't even get him to his full 2-legged standing height. The problem is he's so tall that he'll thump his head against the underside of my desk. So you might hear a loud thunk as he comes over and does it. He does it several times every time. Oh yeah, yeah. I have a cat like that. He's gotten better in the last few months. Like there's been some major dynamic changes, but yeah, my pink boy, Clouseau, I call him my vomit dragon. Because sometimes he eats too much and his stomach just cannot hold what he puts in. I love him, but god fucking damn it. He's been a lot better about it though, and it's been easier to clean up. Yeah, my vomitous one, he's very sweet too. He's just, he can be needy. He was the one that was crying earlier, though I don't think he came up on mic. He's got a very quiet voice. But he is a very sweet cat. He just tries to eat like, you know, the other big cats that I've had through the years, and he's just not that big of a cat. 10-pound cat trying to eat like a 20-pound cat. Something's going to give, and it's going to be his stomach. Oof. I did a terrible job snipping on that tip. But that's what we have to file. Hey, Shigatsu! Oh, exactly, yeah. Yes, hi, Shigatsu. Welcome in, welcome in. So much trimming. So many undergates, goddamn. Each of these pieces has 4 undergates. Why? Why, Bondi? Why torture me? Okay. There's that. And now I just need D1 and 2. Oh, I've been good. Steadily getting my 2.0 model ever closer to completion. We're almost there. Soon. I've actually started getting the last remaining assets that I want for the debut settled. I think really the last big thing I'm trying to get is character sheets. I think everything else is currently en route to get done. Still a few months out, but soon. Bigger, prettier, more mommy model coming soon. Oh, exactly, yeah. Oop. God damn, that part does not want to stay on. If it does not stay on, I know what I'm doing to it. It pops off again. I'm grabbing the Warhammer glue. Then it will never come apart again. I technically have some Tamiya cement, but it's the thin cement, more used for reinforcing joints. But Warhammer glue is the you're never coming apart again. Now you are permanently chemically bonded. You're one with the Omnissiah. I mean, oh yeah, I was to say, Nature at one point was fiddling around and saw a bunch of redeems that for some reason Twitch had said were not redeemed, so I'm about to get violence, aren't I? Or am I doing more AoEs and other fun vocal things? And an ad kicks in. Teehee. Okay. Now we do the parts that I cut out early. You would never, Likely story. Funnily enough, actually, this schedule is manually set by me. It's still 3 minutes an hour. It's just every 30 minutes it does a minute and a half instead. So I'm actually technically doing that to prevent pre-rolls. True, it's true. Yeah, I'm technically doing the formula for that. I'm technically doing the 3 minutes, 3 minutes an hour. It doesn't have to be in one block. I just have it set in half-hour blocks because I thought that was easier for my contents. Yeah, let's see. Is that peg not going in? Why are you not going in? I don't want to squish too much. Where's my part separator? It's not going in. Don't want to force it, because it'll break. But yeah, yeah, but no, I was to say, yeah, I'm actually using that formula, Shigatsu. Ah, God. Yeah, I'm actually using the formula of 3 hours. My pre-rolls are off. I just have it set to have the timer go every 30 minutes. So 90-second ads every 30 minutes. Maybe sometime I'll switch it to three every hour. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes Twitch likes to get a little fucky with it, and every now and again, just be like, "Tee-hee, we're going to do it 15 minutes early because we're taking over your ad computer." Because of course they do. Ah. Okay, this one's not. Oh wow, that one's really not staying on. Holy shit. Okay, first off, why? Yeah, how dare they? They've not done it for a while, mind you. That was like back, especially during the summer. That is your home. Stay in your home. Good pet. Yes, Shigatsu. You're a very, very good pet. Alright, let's get this thumb piece snapped on. If I can help it. Why did the other thumb piece go on so easily and this one's not? There we go. I felt this slide in. Did you forget that that's a redeem where I call you the good pet? Like, you're the one that gets called it. Oh, you wanted to give head pats? Yeah, that's not good pet. That's just head pat. Oh, hey, babe. Yeah, no, not that good pet. It's that good pet. Oh, dear. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do open palm for now, because I don't know what I'm going to actually do. I might end up actually also making the fist for this one. Because, again, I'm not sure if I'm going to do Erupting Burning Finger or Sekiha Tenkyoken. And then when I get Shining, I'll do the data transfer pose. Yeah, anyway, you're all flustered. It's okay. All those points and they backfire on you. They betray you. Just like a good Fey deal should go. But yes, nature was fiddling around with things and realized they're... Good boy. Yes, Benz, you are a very, very good boy. Yeah, nature was playing around a couple weeks ago now, and realized that there were a ton of, for some reason, unredeemed, bits redeems that people had. And so, in his knowledge, he decided to refund them. Like, yeah, obviously, I told him he could, and he broke my tits. He broke my tits for a little bit. You're very welcome, Benz. Yeah, having like several hundred redeems go off all at once kind of causes the Twitch integrated throwing system to lose its shit and lock up. Yeah, he refunded everything. Yeah. The worst part was he did 2 of them at the same time. I think he did like food is important and posture check simultaneously, where at least the drink redeem on its own, it nearly bricked tits. Nearly. But it still functioned. But yeah, doing the other 2, yeah, that's why a lot of you got a lot of points back, was you refunded all the ones that said that they had not gone through. Yeah. Yeah, it was something. Oh god, here comes the next part. Now we build the head. The tiny, tiny little head for this dude. Because yeah, this is the scary thing. Full size. I have very small hands. Like, children's glove size hands. Yeah, I'm not looking forward to this part. You might have over the time, honestly. You never know. Nublin. Sorry, I feel a texture under the paper. It's like, how did a little bit get under already? Alright, it is time for head. Well, my hair's already tied back, so... I kid. F1, 2. That's F2. Need the other one. Tiny bits. Time for Ed, Mara 2024. Oh, trust me, I say far worse. There's usually pegging jokes left, right, and center, because, you know, we're building things. We're putting pegs and holes and, you know, slats and slits and all that fun stuff. Yeah, I am not looking forward to this. These parts are so fucking small. Oh, time to be nervous. Yeah, sorry if I get a little quieter here as I do this section, because real great complexity. Tiny pieces. E1. Yes. E1, 2. The Centurion's Crest. Okay. And G1, 13. Exactly. I tend to prefer master grades and master grade for Ka because of the larger scale, and then obviously perfect grades are just another step up from that. Or if you can find the ever rare 1/48 kits. So, to knowledge, I think there's only like 6 of them and they're all bootleg. Gotta be extra careful because this actually does have pegs. Ooh, boy. Actually, that one's just gonna come off if I just touch it. Yeah, real grades are spoopy. But I wanted a really nice God Gundam, and I've been told that this is one of the best real grades of all time. This is currently the second most recent. It's about to be the third most recent, with Shining Gundam coming soon, but yeah. Still, it is very stressful once we get to especially the head, because it's usually such minute details put together. Let's see. Okay, there we go. That's seated in. Now to trim the red bits. Oh, I see. This is like a mounting for the chin, and it's the connecting ball socket for the head. That's clever. Yeah, especially right now, I have longer nails because I've been growing them out a bit. I've wanted to have like extra scratchy fingers, just for funsies. And unfortunately, Gunpla does not approve of this. It's hard to build Gunpla when you have nice nails. Like, at least they're not like, at least they don't have like, you know, fancy tacked on nails. Otherwise, I'm sure I would have popped one off by now. A1. The face unit here. We're gonna get the V-fin off first, because it looks like that actually goes on first. Okay. Then also we'll get rid of the G2 runner. Oh yeah, exactly. Long nails are peak. This is the longest I've ever gotten them. Just because I've always been a little afraid of damaging them, but they're plenty strong and they're not warping as bad. Yeah, except for things like this. But a runner is down. So let's get this fancy V-fin all cleaned up, and then we'll attach that on, and then we'll get the face piece that I have to either apply a sticker or paint. I get to choose. For how small this guy is, I might actually just go with a sticker. I don't trust trying to do details. Oh. Hey, Super RPG friends, thank you for raiding in. Here, let me get that shout out for you. There we are. And hi. Welcome in, everybody. If you are new to my content, hi and hello. My name is Miss Markar. I'm a Witchy Puka Bunny VTuber and a variety gaming VTuber, though you've caught me on a Monday, so I'm building Gunpla, and I am building the ever tiny and ever complicated but ever amazing God Gundam. So what were you building tonight? I see that you're in miniatures and models as well. Exactly, all should be making Gunpla. Makes sense. Yeah, Bunpla Monday for me, because I do puns, but puns and weird offshoot words, but still mecha adjacent and mecha regardless. Oh yeah, and I've also got the Cosmos LED kit to install onto the Susano rings and the hand later too. We're just getting ready to put on the V-fin, and then I was contemplating whether I wanted to either hand paint the face details for the eyes or just use the sticker. I tend to just detest stickers, but with how small and detailed this thing is, I might just want to use the damn sticker. Let's see, I'm just getting these little barbs off the back here, these burrs. Extra gentle. Goodness. I did not do that well. Where's my scalpel? No, that's too risky. Okay. I think it's about as good as I'm going to get it, unfortunately. Hey, no problem, no problem. Yeah, congrats on 700. You joined the 700 club too. I'm still a recent joiner of it too, though. It's starting to speed up. Alright, let's get this crown on, and then I can fret about the face in a second. Let's see. Is that on? Okay, I think that's in. That's safe. Oof. But yeah. Welcome back, Shadowbug. Just getting ready to snip out tiny pieces to put the head together. Ugh. That's fair, Shigatsu. Thanks for stopping by. Ah! Okay. I'll hydrate. So yeah, we've got another 3 hours or so for trying to get this guy together. I'm hoping to get him fully built. Yeah, my things get attack me. It's fine. It's normal. Well, thank you, Shigatsu, for the 5 gifted subs. Hope you 5 and enjoy them. Because, yeah, those went to Benz, to Venera, Haldina, Bipolar Brown, and Arctic Gazer. Of course. See you around, Shigatsu. Hopefully more. Or at least when able. Alright, there's that. And let's snip this last one off the top. Because I'm going to put it on first before we decide what stickers need to go on. Let's see. Oops, sorry. The one problem is sometimes when I lean downwards, tracking gets lost on this model. And it geeps the fuck out. You know, with how small that is, I can forego a sticker and actually paint it. Luckily, I actually have the color I tend to use. I won't use the detail pen because there's not much reason for it. Luckily, the LEDs don't go into the head anyway, so don't have to worry too much. All right, it's like, what was I looking over here for? Right, I need to test to make sure the metallic flakes actually in the paint. Okay. Little is. I'd say don't try this at home. I'm not exactly a professional, I'm just a lunatic. There we go. That's hilarious. You can't see it on camera, but there is paint on there. Just, he's so small that's just how it is. I promise I put paint on. That's just... Let's see if I can show it to the camera. Wow. Yeah. Hi, Jazzy. God, it's the third raid tonight. Ooh, World of Warships, that's always fun. But yes, hello, raiders. If you're new to my content, hi and hello. My name is Miss Marakar. I'm a Witchy Puka Bunny VTuber and a variety gaming VTuber, and I've been building God Gundam tonight. It's been a little stressful because we're starting to get to the head. Once we can get done with the head, I will be less nervous. But yeah, this is real grade God Gundam, and I do have an LED kit to install on this guy afterward. But luckily, that's just for a Susanoo ring in one of his hands. But we'll get there. Yeah, this is real grade, and oh, it is so stressful. Okay, E11. I heard that. I've been seeing memes of it. It's like, that's not Universal Century, but there's a few other non-Universal Century units in BGO2. Or Gundam Battle Operation 2. GBO2. I got the letters backwards. There's not many, mind you, but there are a couple. Yeah. Old God Finger's coming for everybody. A burning finger depending on which version you watched. We too can be Domon Kashu. God the Finger. Erupting, burning finger. Come on, little face mask. Did you go in? No, you're not in. You're like half in. Oh, this part's so stressful. Why is that not going in even? I don't like that. Let's see, did I squish the head of the peg? True, fair. Yeah, because there's like the code fairy. Well, I guess those ones are actually canon. Let's see. I thought there was at least one other one that was like, isn't that from, you know, this alternate timeline? Oh, good grief. That is such a small, fiddly part. Ugh. Blue Destiny, yeah. I always forget Pale Rider is not exactly canon. Which is weird, because it's like... Sorry, I'm also concentrating on this dang part. It's just got one peg hole, but it's just... There we go, fucking shit. Ugh, that made me so nervous. Okay, from here we can put on slightly bigger parts. There's two tiny parts to put on in a second, but luckily we can put on bigger pieces to start. So... E15, and then E14, and then E13 and F13 and 4. I've loved the color separation on this, but thankfully, as we get more of these parts on, I'll feel less and less nervous. The head is always a nerve-wracking thing. Am I doing it well enough? Am I giving proper head attention? Also beware, all raiders tonight, I do have the Lutzum tag. I am dirty of words and dirty of mind. I will say some sussy shit. Okay, good. So they're at least used to it. Okay. Now I just need to safely get these parts around without like crushing any part of the V-fin. Because of course God Gundam's V-fin is also rather complicated. Because it's more aesthetic than it is anything else. Oh, of course it's part of the interior structure too. Luckily the paint is dried. I want carrots. You know, carrots of any form, any style, it's fine. Carrots does sound good though right now. Probably have that as a post-stream snack before passing the fuck out. Okay, that's not in all the way. What the hell? Ugh. Slight problem. That piece does not entirely want to go in its home. Let's see if I can do this without causing the part to jettison. I am manhandling this head so much. The problem is that peg is not going in the hole. Local Puka argues with plastic for half an hour trying to... If I spend too long on head, my jaw will start to hurt. No, I think I see the problem. I'm trying to connect the wrong part first. Ugh. Okay. So I think the peg and the sector in the back really need to be the first things to interconnect. Nah, I've unfortunately just been busy with all sorts of other games. A lot of stuff's been coming out, so I have not had the time. God, I got on that way again, but let's see if I can just pull that up just slightly, just enough to allow me to get that damned peg in. Oh man, why did they design it like this? I'm gonna break the fucking V-fin if I'm not careful. I've played some Breaker 4. I still need to get back and play the rest of the story, and I've missed a couple events already, and as I said, there's too much coming out. Okay, you know, I'm going to do that part in just a second. Let's see if I can get the other side on first. Because my hands, they're starting to get a little shaky. Let's see. I'm trying to follow the instructions here. Oh, did I not clear an undergate? Is that why it's fighting me? Okay, I see what the instructions say I need to do. Sorry, you've caught me at a weird time where I'm trying to get this head together, and it's the most nerve-wracking thing. There's tiny parts that just don't want to go together. Yeah, holy shit, why did they do it that way? Why put a peg there? Because that actually is making it harder to do. There we go, fucking shit. Alright, now that we got one side in, I know what I must do, but that's just... it's so wrong. There we go. I've not wiped off any paint, thank goodness. But yeah, I played some Gundam Breaker 4. I definitely need to play more of it. I think I started getting some crunchy parts of trying to do some of the challenges, but at the same time, I think I was way below, like, capability level to do it. But I've been keeping the Gundam in my own way. I know that you're all in... well, I guess I should save that for post-ad hell, because you are all stuck in it right now. Gives me time to get these last three little tiny bits on, and then we can actually put the head onto this guy. You know, give him the head he deserves. Oof, okay. Let's see. Okay, the advert. Yeah, give him a Slopey head. But yeah, yeah, I've been meaning to play some more Gundam Breaker eventually. It's just getting the time to do so. Like, I just finished a week or so ago. I finished all the Persona 5 games. So, well, aside from the dancing one, but that one's not canon. So, it's a matter of getting back to it. I've also got like MechWarrior 5 Clans to finish, because I did one stream of that, and I still need to finish that game because it's awesome. I love all mecha, not just Gundam, but Gundam has a very particular fondness in my heart. Why did they put undergates on this? This part's so tiny. Bandai, why? What did I do? What did I do to deserve this hell? Whew, okay. Now I gotta find where that jumped. 1 second as I hunt for a piece that is so small. Okay, I see it. Ooh, do not get stuck between my keys, please. Okay, there we go. I need to put like some adhesive on my fingers or something. Yeah, I've got to grind some time to start working on a suit I want to do, or do some fun custom suits just for, like, you know, aesthetic things. I know somebody, Benz, was that you that did that? I thought that was really cool for you to do for, like, it kind of gave me a little inspiration of, like, I should do that for me sometime. Okay. That's why it was being a little funky earlier. The V-fin wasn't actually fully on. I already know what few parts I would start with. If they're in game, of course. That's the real question. Let's see. I'll use that separator real quick if I can. Where's my file? See if I can do this while it's partially in. There's just a little tiny burr. Little tiny burr on the little tiny piece. Okay. Now to trim the other one. God, my hands are just like, no. What's this being dexterous you want us to do? No. Alright, there's that side. At least as good as I'm going to get it. Let's see. Come on, little piece. No, no, no. No, no. You don't get a run from me. Get in your home. Never leave it. There we go. Whew. Alright, there we go. Yep. Head complete. He's almost completely there. Soon. Now we do his core fighter, and then we do, then we break out the LEDs and get the wiring started. Because luckily, the LEDs for this are not something you do during the build. It's, well, for the most part. I think there's a little cavity space inside the chest, but that's about it. Right, core lander. Scene 29, which is really like the last piece on here that's not a hand. Now I will keep it around just in case if I want to do a fist. We'll see. Yeah, still deciding if I want to do Sekiha Ten Kyoken or Godfinger. Oh, but these two runners will clear out in just a second. There's 13. 15. And then 16 goes in the middle. And 3. And so we have a runner down. making me work with little parts, Jazzy. Help. And I want to get a wound wart high grade? God. What am I trying to... Well, I guess that's a high grade. It'll be... Okay, since it's high grade. At least it's not a real grade. Then I would cry. Yeah, my first real grade, I think, was one of the most painful ones to start with. Char's Red Zaku 2 Red Comet. It's pretty. It's a pretty little unit, but, you know, it's got tiny little plastic O-rings that you have to thread over the tube. Like the tubing for the face and for the waist. Like, it's real neat looking, but god fucking damn it. That was not a pleasant build. And yeah, rest in peace, real grade Sazabi. Well, pieces. The only gunplicate I've not completed. I'll complete another one eventually. I also want to try to get hold of, like, unicorn perfect abilities in every grade. Because I know that there's a real grade, and I'm going to hate doing that one. But I want to get the master grade one as well, because that would be superb. That way then I can, you know, have a size comparison. It's like, here's the same Gundam in 3 different grades to really give an example to other people of, like, this is the scale difference. I have the high grade one, and I have the perfect grade one. I just need to get the master grade. But I missed that one during Bandai's premium sale. But another one. Bunny Gundam. Yeah, I was gonna say, I know somebody did a custom design of RX-78 last year. Because last year was Year of the Rabbits. This year's the Dragon. But yeah, somebody did, yeah, a Bundam, as they put it. It was magnificent. Oh yeah, and these are the Gundam base exclusives that they launched in 4 waves. They already have extra limited numbers for those. Like that and the red chrome master grade Sazabi Verka. I would have killed for that. Yes, it's $200. I don't care. I'd find the money. I wanted that one really bad, but that one sold out in like a couple hours, and I was asleep when it released. So yeah, I have a broken RG Sazabi kit. I torqued one of the shoulder pistons, like the rod inside of it for inserting the arm onto it. I torqued that because it was so tight, and it sheared off by torque twist. Which really sucks. It's a shame that happened for mine, but that just means I'll get a replacement for it someday. RG New, I've heard, is really nice. Yeah, for me, I have Master Grade Verka, Sazabi, New, High New, and then I have the Reborn 1/100 scale Nightingale. And they're all on a display on the top of a shelf. And then I have the High Grade Nightingale underneath, because honestly, the High Grade Nightingale is better than the Reborn. No offense to the Reborn, but, you know, it's Master Grade scale, but with quality that's worse than High Grade. And the more modern high grades, that Nightingales is like one of the first of the what's kind of known as the modern ones now, because that thing was a joy to build. I would build that again if I could. Nightingale's like one of my favorite units because it's so extra. It is so silly. Okay, there's 13. I need 12. And yeah, High New also got a lot of special treatment. I got the heavy weapon system for it. And I also custom painted using both spray cans and hand painting. I did the custom purple coloration for each of the funnel feathers. which is super pretty looking. Because I did not want to use the stickers. Oh, exactly, yeah. I have some other plans coming with 2.0 as well. So it won't just have to be Kitty Tobins. Okay, make sure I snip the right sector and not the wrong one. But that's for after I get everything and excuse me, and confirm that that is the path. That is the way. Okay. Oh shit, that's what it meant. It's like, alright. What is the part that's supposed to connect here? This thing. I have seen the EX, and it's fascinating. Like, I've been told actually that kit is really good. The aesthetics are still a little hard for me to get used to. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, that's what a lot of people are saying with that its quality is above its grade level, which is also what I'd say for the Nightingale. The Nightingale is almost a real grade in feel and articulation, but it's a high grade. But yeah, no, I've seen that thing. It looks like it's been really well put together. I still don't 100% know how I feel about it. I still need to sit down and actually watch Requiem for Vengeance. I've already seen enough memes to know what happens, but that's okay. Again, I'm one that's not that afraid of spoilers. So, but yeah, no. Some of the high grades recently have been really pushing for some real grade quality, but sorry, I feel a couple nubs on the paper, and I'm trying to hunt them down. Page 10 does not want to reveal itself, despite the fact that that's probably where the nubs are. Oh, it's not. Okay. Oh, they're there. From last week. Alright, A11. Yeah. Yeah, the designs are interesting. Again, it's just me having to get used to the shift in how the designs work. Child soldiers, yeah. I mean, that's been a war crime super common in Gundam. Every like notable Gundam pilot has been like 16 or but between the ages of like 13 and 16 when they start. Always child soldiers, always. Everybody's evil for using them. Nobody in Gundam is good. Everybody's a little bit evil. Especially in Universal Century. It's just a reality of life. Okay, and then... Oh, I was supposed to go on first. Whoopsie. A6. It'll be fine, right? Right? Actually, no, it probably won't. It interlocks, doesn't it? It does. Okay. That's okay. I can wiggle it off. There we go. Alright. I gotta hold on because this is clear plastic, and clear plastic does like to shoot off because it's much more firm. No, I'm just having flashbacks to the Gundam narrative movie. Yeah, it's like Everyone's evil. Everyone. Well, role of the reluctant hero and still being, you know, not a legal adult while also fighting in a war for a military side. It's a little of both. That's the thing. It's like, yeah, reluctant hero, sure, but also a child soldier at the same time. It's a little of all. Okay, A14. It should be 14, 14, 14. Ah, that's the parts. We'll see how long it takes for me to add on the LEDs for this. Let's see. A7 and 8. But yeah, Gundam narrative is... Oh, exactly, yeah. But yeah, my brain's just jumping to narrative in the Miracle Children. Ugh. Poor Phoenix pilot. Can't remember her name. In my next life, I'd like to be a bird. Unfortunately for her, well, fortunate and unfortunate, she's gotten to be a bird, kind of. Downside, her soul is trapped inside of Phoenix. And now she's got a friend. One of the other children. One of the other miracle children, though she was the true miracle child. The other two just happened to be the more vocal. I'm not that hard on things. Myself, at least. But then again, you know, some of my favorite units are like Unicorn Perfectibility, High Nightingale, Cannon on one side, non-cannon on another, or even Moon Gundam. A unit inside of a mobile game. That's now extended to stuff like GBO2 and stuff like that, but yeah. Let's see. F16, F26. No, that's a shame for Nightingale. I mean, he's huge, so he's gonna... Yeah, as I said, still, it's... There's been plenty of loopholes and inconsistencies through and through the centuries. It is what it is. Okay. E1, 15, and what? 14 and 15. Okay. So the long ones. So, yeah, those are undergated. Of course they are. I had a feeling they were. It's like, is that an undergate? Yep. Cool. Ugh. Oh, undergates. Bane of my existence. I got that one smoothly off, though. Here, I'm just gonna put that on now before I snip these ones free. Let's see. Like that. That one's got 200 gates. Ugh. Okay. 1 and 2. Cool. Yeah, because that group was also partially some of the Titans. Which, let's face it, the Titans have not been good for a long time. Yeah, the 3 unicorns can't stay in that mode for too long without dying. Even narrative was like that. But yeah, no, you're right. It's probably not canon, but at the same time, eh. Getting these little winglets. Soon we'll be done snipping, and then it'll just be the desperate handiwork to get all this hardware put together. Unfortunately, the instructions for my Cosmos LED kit is not in English. And from what I've seen, they're using a lot of specialized characters, and so I can't read it. On top of the fact I think it's actually Chinese and not Japanese. It's the same characters, but the grammar doesn't seem right. What few I recognize. It's like, that's not the configuration I'm used to. I could be wrong, and it's just a different dialect of Japanese that I just don't recognize, but I can't remember actually where Cosmos is based out of. Let's see, F18 and F28. Oh, cool, this will clear the F runners. Sweet, double. It'll also clear the E runners, so soon. Another runner down. Glorious catharsis. And that one's also clear. And this one's not yet. These E-runners still have one part on them that we'll need to put on old God Boy here. His katana, his beam saber blades. Well, the handles, I guess I should say. Not the blades, but the handles. Well, it wasn't just that, it was also the speeds. They could only handle for about 8 minutes because the speeds would eventually kill them. I thought that's also what killed Phoenix's pilot, was it went berserk and she quintessentially died from G-force. Extended G-force damage. Maybe the version I watched That's how they described it, at least, was that it was G... Because that's why, the pilot of Narrative had to have that specialized suit, was trying to handle it better. True, yeah, because it's a mental overload thing. I could see that. Ooh, eh. G-Lock. Kind of, yeah. Just remember 8 minutes for some reason. Again, I could be wrong. For all I know. I'm no expert in the field, utterly. I just like big robots. Always have. If they're pretty, I will build them. Even if I don't know the lore. I'm looking at you, Gundam Seed. I know jack fuck about Gundam Seed, but the units are pretty, and so I have several of them. Okay. Let's see. G18 and 7. Is that all that's left in here? It is. Okay, so the Red Runner will be done too. Nice, nice. And bunk. Just 2 more snippies. And another runner done away with. Excellent. Yeah, I was just saying, because yeah, the construction seemed awful similar to some G-suits that we use currently for some of our high G-load fighter crafts in the modern day. God, fucking undergates are just here, there, and everywhere. God, I would have been terrified to know how younger me would have handled this, considering I had no tools when I started building Gunpla. Ah, fair, fair. It's a shame. They fucked it up. Of course, I can't stand poor English voice direction. I found that out with, like, what was it, Wuthering Waves? I had to switch it to Japanese because I just could not stand the voice direction. Like, it's clear this is your first time working with an English voice cast, because holy shit. Holy shit, was it bad. Like, you gave them no direction, and so this is worse than, like, you know, 70s voice acting. Well, at least the Japanese remaster's better. Okay, a 16 and 18. There's 16. And 18. Oh, release. Release, damn you. We'll see. I have a lot of things I need to finish watching. Like, I still need to finish The Witch from Mercury. I got to, like, I think episode 10, and then I've just not had the time. I am a very, very busy fae, and so it's been hard to sit down and watch stuff. I think the last show I even watched was the live-action Yu Yu Hakusho, and it was actually pretty good. Like, the sheer amount of information that they packed in and stayed true to the content for the most part. Like, they kind of merged a couple things in together, but again, that's just going to happen some. But let's see. Two ends. Now, oh, make sure I put that on the right way. And winglet number 1 is set. Ooh. Oh god. Right, that part can move. Oh god. Oof. Yeah, sometimes they can't get good sound chambers, which is always a shame. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna do that eventually for scripts and stuff, just because I have a few ideas for things I want to do, but that's gonna require me to, like, kick my cats out of my office for the time that I do those. Maybe try to placate them somewhere else in the house. If I end up going with a move that I'm potentially planning. God, so that's gonna be a challenge. Let's see what I did wrong. Putting these on upside down. And yeah, because this one's supposed to go on there. And that one goes like this, right? Because yeah, that'll be that wing side. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people go nuts about the recent movie. I've enjoyed the memes because, again, I know next to nothing about Gundam Seed aside from, yeah, the two operating systems that consist for Gundam and Cyclops. That's as much as I know about Seed. You know, the fun parts, the horrifying story, and what makes a Gundam in Seed. Because each series is different. Yeah, the beam katana blades. Fair. I always forget the beam saber blades in this were really stylized, but again, that was kind of a thing for that era. That, Oh, excuse me, good grief. Don't burp while you're trying to drink, Mara. Don't do it. Yeah, I always forget that G Gundam was kind of... Well, it wasn't the first one to do it, because, let's face it, the weird pole arm that Gundam used was always like that. But yeah, the fact that the energy blade is specifically katana blade shaped. Oh god, Gundam. You weeby thing. I mean, you're Neo Japan's Gundam, so it makes sense, but god damn it. Alright, and another runner down. We're just gonna put the blades on, or the handles on the hips. The blades are cool, but when I think God Gundam, I don't think sword fighting. I think hand-to-hand combat, because, you know, it's a martial arts tournament. Just because he's got 8 Vulcan cannons on him doesn't mean he uses them often. Well, exactly, yeah. Another runner down. Just, you know, horrifying things of war. Oh, God. Alright. So we get these snipped out and slid on, and then I'm going to probably skip ahead in the instructions here to look for one thing that I'm looking for, which is, you know, the hand instructions. I need handy instructions. And, alright, those don't rotate. Forgot also how long these handles were. I guess it makes sense because they are katana blades, and let's face it, a katana is supposed to be a two-handed weapon. Can you wield it one-handed? Sure. Hell, a couple sword masters did that, but it was not common. Like, my first thought is like Musashi. Musashi always liked to kind of semi-dual wield. Sometimes it was just that wasn't always, but it was often. Alright, there we go. Now those are on properly. Oh, exactly, yeah. I knew it was a giant, like, microwave array. It just, yeah. I watched the horrifying scene. And, yeah, just watch everybody explode. Now, the reason I'm not putting the core fighter in just yet is because I think I can insert an LED. Now, here's the one problem. I do not have a stand for him. Okay, I can at least get the Susanoo rings also prepped. Okay. Yeah, we'll get all the hands chipped out here, and then we can clear these runners off. So yeah, let's get that situated real quick. You know, options. Give ourselves options. Also, clear all the runners away from us. And then we can do the great lighting. See if I can get this thing to fucking work. Oh yeah. I actually know of one of those technologies. Not the biggest one, but the microwave beam cannon used for, it was originally used for deterring riots and, from, like, government military facilities. It's a much smaller version of the Cyclops. But yeah, no, there's plenty of terrifying, like, weapons we've made over the decades. Like that, Thor's hammer is fucking horrifying. It's cool, but it's also scary as hell. Yeah, there's just a couple satellites up in space that, you know, if they want a specific target to go away forever, they drop a tungsten rod that's the size of a telephone pole. And when it precision hits, it's like a bomb going off due to its sheer mass and gravity. Crowd control. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of trippy weapons out there. Weird. That one almost had like an undergate nub, but then checking the other hand, it's like, nope, I didn't have to cut off any nubs on that one, so don't know what's happening, but here. And we'll get all the hands done just for the sake of having them there and cut away. Oop. Yeah. Yay, fun spooky black file tech. And for these, let's see, I want to see before I do this. Okay, no, actually no, the katana handles can be just shoved into these hands. Cool. And 3. And 3. There we go. And there's that one nubbed off. So many hands, so many choices. Yeah, I think I'm gonna probably do Sekiha Tenkyoken. A shame that I just don't have like a giant like key ball quintessentially to lob this. I'll have to get like a sponge ball sometime and just color it, do some like trail effects. I won't be able to do the proper King of Hearts for the Sekiha Love Tenkyoken, but and there we go. Another runner down. Yep. Ah. Dropped that part. Alright, there's the final hand from the Sea Runner done. The other reason I'm doing this is also I can then get rid of the bookshelf over here. And we can just have this one sheet. So I can do the 3 hands and then figure out exactly what pose I want to do along with getting the Susanoo rings, getting the lighting for those rings, and all that shit put together. So, here, I'm going to do just that. Give me a second. There. Ugh, wiggle room. Oh, I'm sorry, Fluff. She's just looking at me so offended. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to kick you. That's why you're laying there, isn't it, Fluff? You're doing that because you know that if I accidentally kick you, I'll feel bad, and And you get pats, you sneaky little bitch. One of my cats is just being a little butt. Yep. Hi, sweetie. Yep. She's jumping up to be like, Mother, pet me. Propping up a little bit on my legs. My mother, you kicked me. How dare. I love me for your crimes. To tone. And 3. Yeah, as I say, that should eject it. Okay. I like the color effect that they have for the burning hands, though. Very, very well done. Again, for the most part, this kit's been pretty good. Just again, there's been like 4 parts that required me to pull out a frickin' scalpel just to clear. Here's an undergate in a really weird recess spot. I was gonna say, yeah, I remember watching Future Weapons too. Sometimes when our science teachers didn't feel like teaching, they would put on stuff like Future Weapons or, oh, there's one science show, I can't remember what it was, but I think that's where I got some of my first bondage jokes from, because one of them was like, I think about like chemical bonding. It's like, and it suddenly showed a guy like in his boxers, just, you know, on his knees, like, I don't think this is chemical bonding, mistress. Shut up. Continue to call me that. My science teachers were weird, but at the same time, this was like, you know, the naughties. Strange, silly times. Let's get the... Yeah, there's the Vulcan grip one for Godfinger. I just need to free the other hand plates here for the Sekihaten Kyoken. Now, if I could just stop being clumsy and I can get this together. That's the trick. Wait, did I put that on backwards? No, I did not. Cool. Just doesn't 100% feel like it's on. They're all A39. Ah! Yeah, it's on, kind of together, but I don't feel like it. Just don't feel like it. Alright, let's get this final one. And snip. Alright, there we go. I can't remember exactly what the show was called. Again, it's... I'll eventually find it someday, but... Alright, there's those hands. Now I get to... I'll choose those momentarily. Let's see. Because I kind of want to get this mostly assembled so I can be mostly ready. Let's see. Because that also means that I can get this final runner taken off my my desk, and then I can swap over and grab the all the LED stuff. Oh, that one's still on. Thune. I think the main kit's complete, but it's just a matter of I want to make sure for the LEDs that I do everything just right. Oh yeah, Bill Nye forever and ever. Bill. It happened. It happened. Rest in pieces. Yeah, I thought that was a weak break point in my God Hand Blues. Alright, well, I need to get another pair of them. Yep, the nippers. It finally happened. The funnier part is I saw a warp down here. I did see a warp, so I'm like, that's going to happen eventually. This one didn't even survive 2 kits. Rip nippers, yeah. Okay. That just means for the final snips, we're gonna use my reds. It finally happened. If you want to help with this, please go to my throne and help me buy new nippers. Oh, sad days. Reddit will be pleased. Not that I post on Reddit terribly often. Yeah, not that surprised that the thing to set off that warp was that. Not terribly. It's pretty far down on the blade. But that's okay. I've got God Hand reds here, so. If I post, it would probably be to r/Gunpla. I think that's the one I'm subscribed to. Again, every few weeks somebody posts, you know, the death of their God Hands. That's a shame, though. I just bought those like a month ago, but I did also notice that warp in them. So I saw it as a win instead of an if. So. Yeah. There we go. But a runner down, and a set of nippers down. Oh, no, that's fucking hilarious. Yeah, I saw that fucking warp too, so not surprised. Not surprised. It's a shame, my other ones did not have a warp in the blades, but the hinge in my previous God Hand Blues gummed up, and I had no way to disassemble it. So, like, the spring wasn't working, so, like, you know, if I pinched down like that, it would not open when I let go. So, I got these ones, but yeah, I noticed that warp. Oh well. Let's see. Susano rings, come to me. Well, this won't be the most expensive Gunpla. It just became more expensive. Okay. And with only a few snips left to go in the build. Alrighty. To do that. there's two. And finally... there we go. There's the color rings at least ready. Then from here, let's pull out my other part of this project. Gun tank was fun. The treads were an interesting thing to deal with for gun tank. The Hello Kitty ones. So RX-78 is not nearly as good for that one because it's one of those, like, it's almost entry grade or like below entry grade in quality. Like, you look at it from the back and like the legs are hollow. They're not encapsulated. That being said, the Zaku Hello Kitty girls, both Shars and the classic, are phenomenal. They are not like that. They are better quality. They are closer to like a normal high grade, which I really like. Of course, an advert kicks in right now. And gives me a chance to pull out all my electronic. Here, I'm gonna put my scissors away because they don't need to be in that box. Ads are evil, but I get some kickback. Some. I get some in Spanish now. I rated a bilingual VTuber a few weeks back, and now I get like car commercials in Spanish. Like, no hablamos. All right. I was like, why am I looking at this booklet when it's not going to have the instructions? This will. This, as I said, I don't think there's any English. And okay, so they go in the inner part of yellow ring. Oh, is it saying to use tape? I don't have tape. Oh wait, is that what that is? Yeah, we'll find out in a second. We'll see if I can even get the LED kit on. If not, it's not the end of the world. As I said, these instructions unfortunately are not terribly well written because, again, not in English, not in any decent language stuff, but we'll find out. Okay, there's that static guard done. Let's see, I'm just seeing what exactly... I'm guessing this is the adhesive for the ring. Because really, I just care about the ring, but... we do have a couple little lights to put on the hands, if I really want. Oh, okay, I see how it's supposed to adhere, but do I have a translate tool? I doubt I have any proper glue that can work on that. And give me 2 seconds as I figure out whether I can get this translated over or not. I just need to see exactly what it says here. Because unfortunately, yeah, I cannot read exactly what's here. Alright, 1 second. I'm just checking the QR code real quick. Yep. Oof. That sucks. It's on Bilibili. Yeah, I was just trying to do that myself. Just trying to see how the stuff is. So that might be something I do off stream, because I don't really... That's not exactly super entertaining on my end. So we can at least get this guy into a fun pose. And I can play with the LED kit at another time, because, yeah, that's going to require me to get instructions. I need instructions. That's okay. Let's put all my toys back. Put them back in their static guards. I was gonna say, yeah, for anybody on the East Coast, it's starting to get late for the rest of you, but I'll be up for a few more hours. But yeah, here, we'll get this guy into a fun pose regardless, and we'll play with Cosmos kits later. It's weird, because, like, for their Phoenix and Perfect Ability stuff, they were much better about, you know, communication and the use of English. Not here, though. A shame. Yeah, because the little QR code that was there was a link to a Bilibili video for actually showing you how to install this shit. But unfortunately, on my phone, it wants to be like, install the app? Install the app? It's like, no, I do not want to install Bilibili, thank you. So yeah, let's get this hooked into his backside then. And boink. All right. So let's pull that one off gently. Oh man, those are tight. Let's see, make sure I grab the correct hands. Don't need to put his hands on backwards. Yep, I hear a cat playing with a toy behind me. And there we go. Alrighty. Okay, yeah, the heat guards do come forward. I cannot pick her up. She will either appear in the camera that's to the right of my model, or she'll just continue to gremlin down where she's at. Sounds like it's Fluff. I think it's Fluff. Okay. Go like that. Go like that. I'm primarily getting the arms ready before I do the Susano ring, because, well, probably when I get that on, that's going to complicate a lot of my motions and movements and stuff. Especially for the hands here, they're, you know, a little more complicated, because there's so many moving parts here. Come on, little claw. There we go. Okay. Oh yes, I need to open his chest up. Because, you know, gotta show that King of Hearts crest. Yep. Okay, with that situated, just gotta get the wings now opened up. And then we'll get that ring put on. Okay. God, there's so many pointy parts on this guy. There we go, for the rings at least. Yeah, I'll get him more firmly planted for the picture, but here, let's get him at least visual for the rest of you. Sekiha Tengyoken. Maybe sometime we'll have him do Godfinger. But yeah, there we go. All set up. Again, as I said, I'll tweak the pose a little more as I do the last final shot for the night. But with that, I think it's time that we raid out. We're raiding out a little early, but that's just because I do have Nobel Gundam. What I need is also Rising Gundam, frankly. I already have one Nobel. I have one of the older ones that just got a reprint. But as I said, off to Raid Land, I think. Let's see who else is doing models and miniatures tonight. And is a VTuber. Let's see. Step by step, brick by brick. Let's see. They're not doing miniatures and models. Let's check makers and crafting just in case. Because I know that this miniatures and models is still a new category. It's still fresh. It's good enough painting. Oh. VTuber tag. Really? No VTubers? Bullshit. Interesting, okay. We're not going to be rating any crafters then. Let's see who amongst my list of... VTuber. There we go. Let's see. Oh, there's a VTuber doing makers and crafting. What the hell? There's a couple of them. I'm gonna send you over, I think, to Dock Meats. Let's see, what are they doing? I just want to see what paints they're doing. Oh, I don't recognize that miniature. Interesting. But they've got a super cute model and they're doing minis, so I'm gonna send you their way. Let's see, I don't know if they just got up to step away or what, but oh, that's such a cute little puppy model. Alright, I'm gonna send you over to them. And I will see you all on Wednesday for more Tales that Rise Beyond the Dawn. Yeah, we're missing a couple streams this week just due to Thanksgiving. I need to prep cook, so there's all that. But yeah, go get Dock Meats, and I will see you on Wednesday or some other time. Night-night! To those of you on YouTube, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Night-night.